The first time you meet a Sigma male, two conflicting impressions strike you immediately. The first is their remarkable mental capability. They think differently, see differently, and understand differently than most people. The second is their unusual social behavior. They seem to ignore or misread basic social cues that everyone else follows naturally. This contrast raises the question, are they secretly brilliant or just socially awkward? However, these 6 traits reveal why this might be the wrong question entirely. 1. Their authenticity appears strange. While most people carefully adjust their behavior to match social expectations, Sigma males remain unapologetically genuine. This raw authenticity often makes others uncomfortable, not because it's wrong, but because it's rare. Observe how people react to someone who doesn't play social games. When others laugh at an unfunny joke, Sigma males maintain a neutral expression. When everyone pretends to care about trivial gossip, they show their genuine disinterest. Their reactions are real, unfiltered, and often unsettling to those accustomed to social masks. This isn't about lacking social skills, it's about refusing to perform. Most people mirror others' emotions and responses automatically, but Sigma males react based on their true feelings. If something doesn't interest them, their face shows it. If they disagree, they'll either say so or stay silent rather than nod along. What looks like social awkwardness is actually radical honesty. These men haven't failed to learn social scripts, they've chosen not to follow them. Why pretend to be excited about things that don't matter? Why fake interest in conversations that add no value? Their authenticity might seem strange, but only because society has normalized pretense. The fascinating part? When Sigma males do engage, it's entirely genuine. Their interest, when shown, is real. Their responses, when given, are truthful. In a society built on polite lies and social performances, this level of authenticity is often mistaken for social ineptitude. But here's what most people miss: Sigma males aren't failing at being normal, they're succeeding at being real. And in a world of carefully crafted personas and social masks, raw authenticity will always look a little strange. 2. Their silence is often misunderstood. People get nervous around silence, rushing to fill every quiet moment with meaningless chatter. They treat silence as a social disease that needs curing. So when they meet someone comfortable with quiet, they don't know how to react. While others jump into conversations just to be heard, the Sigma male sits back observing, processing. This makes people uncomfortable. They wonder, is he judging us? Is he antisocial? Does he think he's better than everyone else? But here's what's really happening. In that silence, his mind is working, processing information most people miss, analyzing dynamics others ignore, and understanding patterns that fly over most people's heads. While others talk to think, he thinks before talking. The modern world has forgotten the power of silence. We mistake constant communication for connection and endless talking for intelligence. Someone who chooses quiet over mindless chatter must be awkward, shy, or socially inept, right? Wrong. Sigma males understand something crucial: silence is when you notice what really matters. The subtle shifts in body language. The hidden meanings behind words. The unspoken dynamics controlling every social situation. You can't notice these things when you're busy trying to fill every quiet moment. Their silence isn't a sign of discomfort or an inability to communicate, it's a choice, one that gives them insights others miss entirely. While people assume they're socially awkward for not participating, they're actually gathering information that talkative people never notice. This is where genius gets confused with social awkwardness. People can't understand choosing silence when you're capable of speech. They don't realize that sometimes, the smartest person in the room is the one who's not saying anything at all. 3. They seem cold but feel deeply. Most people confuse emotional control with a lack of emotion. When someone doesn't wear their feelings on their sleeve or react dramatically to situations, they assume the person is cold or emotionless. But with Sigma males, still waters run impossibly deep. These men experience emotions intensely, they just process them differently. While others immediately express every feeling that crosses their mind, Sigma males turn inward. They examine their emotions, understand them, and process them fully before deciding how, or if, to express them. Most people misread this internal processing as coldness. A Sigma male might be deeply moved by something, yet his face remains neutral. He might experience intense joy, yet show only a slight smile. This isn't emotional suppression, it's emotional mastery. Consider those moments when society expects exaggerated emotional displays, over-the-top happiness at celebrations or visible grief at sad events. Sigma males remain authentic to their internal experience, refusing to amplify their expressions just to meet social expectations. Their emotional depth often shows in unexpected ways. While they might seem unmoved by things that make others cry, they can be profoundly affected by moments others overlook completely, a subtle gesture of kindness, a moment of genuine connection, or a glimpse of raw truth. What looks like coldness to others is actually careful consideration. They're not emotionally stunted, they're emotionally precise. Every reaction is genuine, every response authentic. They feel joy, pain, love, and anger like everyone else, maybe even more intensely. They just don't feel the need to broadcast these emotions to prove they exist. 4. They're highly observant but appear distracted. It's an interesting paradox. While everyone else actively engages in conversation, a Sigma male might seem lost in his own world. His eyes may wander, and his attention appears elsewhere. Yet mention something that happened an hour ago, a subtle exchange, a tone change, and you'll realize he hasn't missed a thing. Their minds process everything like a high-powered camera, capturing every detail in slow motion. When they appear to be staring into space, they're actually noticing contradictions in body language. When they seem to be zoning out during a meeting, they're connecting patterns others miss entirely. To others, this looks like distraction or daydreaming. In reality, they're building a complete picture of their environment that goes far deeper than surface-level observation. This often creates amusing situations where people underestimate their awareness, only to be surprised when the Sigma male recalls exact details, gestures, or subtle connections that no one else noticed. Their apparent distraction is actually intense focus, just not on the things most people think matter. 5. Their social skills are selective, not lacking. On the surface, Sigma males may seem socially awkward or uninterested, but the truth is far more nuanced. Their social skills aren't absent, they're intentional. Sigma males choose when, where, and with whom to engage, prioritizing meaningful connections over superficial interactions. In crowded rooms, they often stay on the periphery, observing rather than participating. This isn't because they don't know how to engage, it's because they see no value in small talk or forced pleasantries. To them, words are tools, and conversations are opportunities for substance, not filler. This selectivity extends to their relationships as well. Sigma males aren't interested in having countless acquaintances. They value depth over breadth, building relationships based on mutual respect and authenticity rather than convenience or social expectations. Far from being socially inept, Sigma males demonstrate an advanced understanding of what truly matters in human interaction. Their selectivity is not a weakness, it's a strategy, ensuring every interaction has purpose and meaning. 6. They adapt but refuse to conform. Sigma males are masters of adaptation, but don't confuse this with conformity. While they can adjust to almost any situation, they do so on their own terms. They observe the rules, understand the system, and decide how to operate within it without losing their individuality. Think of them as a river flowing around rocks. They navigate obstacles but don't change their nature to fit in. This ability to adapt gives them an edge in environments where others struggle. They might dress a certain way for a job or act polite in formal settings, but it's always a conscious choice, not a need for acceptance. People often mistake this balance for stubbornness or arrogance. But Sigma males simply prioritize authenticity over approval. They believe in adapting to survive, but never at the cost of their identity. So in conclusion, Sigma males defy conventional labels. Their authenticity, introspection, emotional depth, sharp observation, selective engagement, and adaptability make them both enigmatic and misunderstood. They aren't failing to fit in, they're choosing to be real in a world that often values pretense over genuineness. And while this might make them appear strange to some, their unique approach to life is a testament to their individuality and brilliance. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.